So, as we were just talking about, we have cleaned things up a little bit. So our heroes' inventories are substantially refactored. Things are relatively clean and well organized. I did a bit of off-camera collection of goods. We sold a bunch of stuff. You can see we have quite a bit of gold now from selling all of the goblin bows and those sorts of things. But we're just gonna kind of wander around. I don't really have a plan. I know there's a party planned for tonight, but we're just gonna see what's out there. Because as we look at the map, there's this whole room, and one thing that I'm interested in is there's lots of potential stealable bits and pieces in here. And I don't think there's any harm to it. So one thing that I did not realize was a possibility, but apparently is I think we can take our bard here, move to somewhere like this that's in line of sight of her, and I think if we pop a perform, we may be able to lure her out of this room. So let's try that out. Let's play Queen of the High Seas. So we're gonna lure her out. I'm gonna bring the rest of our party out here too. And then we're gonna use our rogue to hopefully clear house a bit. So let's see. So before we do this, why can you not? Can't cast not proficient with equipped boots. So this is a problem. Okay, we'll have to figure out what boots we can use. But let's run away a bit, and we will. We're gonna do this just so that if we get caught, we're not out of luck. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here and close the door since she's still looking this way. But I think we can cut off her vision this way. No, nobody's gonna get suspicious of that, right? There we go. Yeah. So it looks like nothing is problematic here. So let's start a little bit of thievery. A glass distillation set. All right, looks like we can't. Looks like we can examine that, but we can't take it. I've always wanted a conical flask and a wooden spoon. This is a dream, really. Let's see. We got some more. Now, all this stuff it adds up. I mean, that does seem like a reasonable plan, Treasure. Got to keep everybody honest. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a candle burnt down that much. Herb hanger. Oh, that seems like such a great opportunity for something to actually be there. Let's see, we got some of those. But yeah, we can, I think we can clear this out. Speaking of picking up some booze, we just found a bit, it looks like. Always wanted a bucket. I don't even know if we need to be sneaking here since no line of sight enters into this, but... Now, one thing that I have realized now is we have to be really religious about reading books before we pick them up, because I went through every piece of paper and book that we had collected, and there were a non-insignificant number of little quest markers that we will discover as we go. Oh, there's a bone in there. That's a little dark. What's she keeping bones in wicker baskets for? So every once in a while, one of these books will grant us some type of quest marker or other information about the world that we otherwise wouldn't have had. So need to make sure we open all these up for reasons. But the books sell surprisingly well. You can see like this one is 14 gold as an example. And the number of books in the world is substantial. Let's see, nothing over there. We're rolling in carrots at the moment. Let's see. Let's get the stuff that's on this side of the table before we rotate around. This one looks like it's a little risky because there is that tiny bit of red coming in, but what was that? Wispweed, lemon, and pear. Okay, wispweed. Interesting. She was hoarding all of the cheese, we're learning, apparently. Now, I did look up because I was curious about it, and rope is apparently not... there's no purpose in the game. The thought is that it may be a leftover from the Divinity Original Sin game, which I think had a use for it. So... Meanwhile, our bard is just doing great work, just endlessly doing, endlessly playing that. We just picked up a bottle of tentacles, a bottled eye, just what I've always wanted. And we're going to get 2 bottles of tentacles. How absolutely lovely. What is this? Weathered chisel set? Another bottled eye. Let's see. Now on the drow, track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs into and report back to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage. Do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what to do. I think M is for the, what Minertha. I think that was Minertha's deal. Yeah, rope is just a vendor sellable as far as I can tell. Oh, and so this is, the nice thing here is that this right here is this is free. This is not no longer marked red, so we can loot this to our heart's content. But always read the books first, because what I want to do is I've made sure that there is, a lot of mugwort. I've made sure that there's nothing left in our inventory that we haven't read. So now anytime we see books in our inventory, we'll know that we read them when we picked them up, which will, in turn, guarantee that we don't run into a situation where I have to spend a few hours off camera reading every book that we've picked up in the last umpteen hours. So, let's see. So that leads out. We're fine with that. That's quite the scroll there. Most of these books are just flavor books. They're just like, well, we have to fill the bookcases with something, or the world won't look alive. But we are picking up some scrolls here too. And I do need to figure out. I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping that we'd be able to use those boots on Asterion. But it looks like that these boots with the +1 athletics. Yeah, I really wanted the +1 athletics, but I guess they technically count as medium armor. So We'll have to figure that out. I kind of feel like one quality of life thing they could do is if you pick up a book that has quest information. I mean, I know they want to keep the world a little mysterious, but it would be nice if there was just an indication on books that said, "Hey, you've already read this book." I think that would solve the problem. Whoever owned this bookshelf really liked fringe philosophies, so go figure. All right, one more round, just to make sure on our way out. Oh, pair of gloves we missed here. All right, cool. So now that we've done all of the stealing, I think we unhide, we remove our illusion, and then we come over here, and we stop playing, and we let everybody do this, and then we get paid. Oh yeah. The dream. We're rich. Now there's another room over here. This room's a little trickier because we got this dude here. Grove artifacts. So you can, I believe, read things without, I don't know, reading even counts as stealing. Oh, is this a spot back here?
It might be time for another.
I'm no fan of those devils either.
Oops.
But they're leaving.
If it had been up to Kolga, they would never have been here at all.
You look like a interesting bloke, but we can come up here? What's up? What's the deal with this? Oh, there is. Okay, I thought I was just coming up here to randomly explore, but there is a... Now, this guy was looking like through the bookcase, so I think we should move this before we do anything, just in case. But nobody's looking, so I think we can try lockpicking. I probably should have given guidance, but a 10 I think we can do. We have 11 bonus. So I did put the guidance amulet on our bard. Okay, so we got a malachite, some book that doesn't matter, and the marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slash. Kagda, swamp docks, tree, meet me alone, Olodan. Okay, all right, that's interesting.
Master Halsin's past his prime. It might be time for another.
I just realized I should have illusioned again if we were looting the place, but I don't think this room is worth the risk with two people hanging out in here. So we'll leave this for now and move on to greener pastures. We definitely took them for a fair amount of stuff. Next time we're in camp, we'll deposit all of that. Whoops. Lead with you. Oh yeah, and then we do need to fix the boots. So let's take a look at our inventories here. So let's see. So you have the water sparks, which are when standing in water, the water becomes electrified. Now these boots are we'll put these boots here, I guess, and then so when you dash, you'll get electric charges. I guess that's okay for now.
Never wanted the easy path.
But we'll need to figure that out. So, anyways, we get to enter the outside. Oops, I wanted to bring out the map. So we have a party to do inside the Emerald Grove. We got a whole area over here that is in need of stuff. How you doing, Halson? Let's see. Ooh, a primer on mythical beasts, you say? Also, the drunk bear is over here. Yes, I think that is the case, Treasure. Oh, bear down here. What the heck is this over here? So let's see. We have a fair number of potions of animal speaking now. That's these ones here. So I'll just go ahead and drink one. At some point I want that to be on our bar, but for now. What's going on, Orman?
You brought him back!
Yes.
He's back! You brought him back!
Well, that was definitely not the best use of a scroll, but I see some beach over here. Can we... There's a fish we could steal. I don't think we'll do that. Let's see. Can you jump over to here? Looks like you can. I mean, the bear is happy. Okay, we got a wooden chest over here. Alright, a little payday isn't bad. Do we think we can go further back here? It looks like we kind of can't. Can we get around these rocks? Maybe not. Ooh, what's that though? There's a nest and a pirate ship over here? Huh. Can we get over to that from there? Wow, good jump in there. So, Lae'zel, you have a lot of jumpy power. Can you get over here? This doesn't look like, maybe there's another path to get to that. We'll have to wait and see.
At least things have stayed interesting.
But that's interesting. So, okay, so that's up the coast this way, which I think means we want to take maybe this path.
Should mind my step.
Can we talk to Drunk Bear? Since we've used the animal speaking potion.
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you. What happened to you?
A lot has happened to me. The intrigues of the Underdark. Yeah, let's tell him about the intrigues of the Underdark.
He listens, rapt, hanging on every word.
Oh,
As you near the end of your tale, you see his attention drift as he licks his lips, thinking about something else entirely.
I mean, he paid attention for a while. That's nice. Any other animals? Let's see. We got this hog to talk to. Ooh, we're allowed to open this wicker basket and get ourselves a rotten carrot.
What's up for discussion?
What's your deal, Tusk?
At least the sun is nice. You should try it. Lay down and bask in its warmth.
Okay, thanks for the tip. I haven't really read any of these plaques.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father,
Okay.
we are granted balance.
Not that exciting. So let's see. So we wanted to go on this path, which means I think we go this way and then take a right. I mean, that's true. Bear attention span is shockingly low. Folk songs of Faerun. Ooh, gilded chest. Okay, so we got a little lookout. We'll be able to get a better view from here. Oh, this is a Myconid song. Okay. So do that. Unlink you. Oh, let's do guidance really quickly here.
You assist a friend.
The presence of guidance on that amulet makes me think that maybe we can try experimenting with non-clerics, because okay, we do not need the 12 to 15 bonus to the 10. Watch, I'm gonna hit a 1 here. A 2. All right, non-critical failure. means success. Cap of Curing. Soothing songs. When you inspire an ally using bardic inspiration, they also regain 1 to 6 HP. Ooh. That seems that I might actually just use that. And then are these gilded chests? Are they worth something? 20. Yeah, okay. We should be selling those. We should take scrolls and send them over to you. Anything else in here? Yeah, money goes over to you. All right. So let's see. Let's see if we can get a better view of that nest. We can. Looks like there's a path over this way that you can go up to that nest. So let's continue looping around.
If not over, then through.
What do you have to say, Magran?
His leaves to shade you, his branches to point your path, his shelter to protect you. Thank you.
So are all the druids Scottish? With a nice Scottish brogue? Who knows? Oh, all right, it's saving. We are definitely entering into new space. So we want to start by going off to the right, I think. Okay. Oh, so we got some blood over here, along with a polished dagger. We can see that that nest thing. Oh, all right. We are fighting. Maybe we should have been sneaking. What do we have here? We got level 3 harpies. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Okay. Let's see. So I wonder if can I get you sneaked? Is that can we use maybe like run over to here? This might be, is this half shadow? I don't know. We'll try hiding nonetheless. We're not going to be attacking this turn. Well, we could try. It's a disadvantaged attack though. Wow, Firebolt does 2 to 20. Oh, we don't have line of sight to do that. Surprised we can do this. Maybe we'll do this and then we'll do a cunning action hide. Critical hit. Critical miss, I mean. Nailed it.
They see me.
Okay. Oh, okay, so this is missile snaring. So reduce the damage from a ranged attack. So I put the gloves of missile snaring onto me. I'll do that, I guess. Okay, hits for 0. We love that. She'll rip out our throats. Okay. Is your Firebolt is doing a bunch of damage too. Are they gonna come up to us, or are they just gonna? Because like we don't have an easy way to get down to them. Oh, this okay. We got vines over here, so I probably should have done that. Cannot reach. Looks like we don't. Oh, we can get a shot on this guy. Critical misses are coming in fast and furious. They're throwing sharp rocks at us, and they are not. Okay, so we're gonna have to go down to them. Let's see. We could use the psionic jump. Triples a creature's jumping distance. That's pretty insane. Sure. Maybe we can get into position with this. So can you like you take 4 damage jumping down to here? Maybe this I think 4 damage is okay. We didn't go prone, so I think it's okay. And then gosh, I guess we like run over this way.
I can't even catch my breath.
Let's just Eldritch Blast to open up. Do a little bit of damage, and then... I don't think we need to do any healing right now. I'm really hoping that these harpies are gonna come up to us, because like this is some awkward stuff. All right, let's see. We could use Misty Step right now. These harpies don't have a ton of HP. What are we hitting for here? Hitting for 5 to 12. Thing has 16. 6 to 15 with Magic Missile. So this new bow that we have, when we land a critical hit, we gain back a spell slot. So I want to try that out. Let's just try zapping this guy. Camera works super well there. Looks like we didn't exactly high roll. And then we'll hide again. See if we can lure them out. Luring Song. Okay, good. Good. Do we want to use a dice? I don't think we need to react. She missed anyways. Oh, saved against Luring Song. Okay. Now let's see. You... Where's the one that we injured severely? Okay, it's this one. Let's get down to here. We don't need... I don't think we need the height difference. I think Lae'zel's gonna get the job done here. So... E for effort. Okay, I don't know what this song is doing, but at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Alright. Should we jump down and try and... Sure, let's jump down and try to interrupt the concentration of this one. Okay, concentration broken. I don't know if that was worth it. I don't think we need the extra action here. Let's see. You're full. I think our rogue is going to be able to do good work on that. But I guess... Well, we're probably not going to get much better. We have a hard time traversing Y axis. I wonder what we can do about that. I want to try out these new hand crossbows. Okay, so we get one shot with each since we're dual wielding them. We'll spend a reaction here. Whew. Lae'zel has become quite the beast, I feel like.
With pleasure.
Okay, you're silenced at least. These things being level 3, I think, is really a kindness.
Bleed for me.
We're not in any great danger here, is what I mean to say. Hey, Illustrious, welcome. And I am. Good to see you. When in doubt, Eldritch Blast is the new firebolt. New fireball. A little bit. Let's see. I don't think we need to... I guess for bonus action, we could... We can push into the wall. I don't think that's doing us much good, though. Let's see. Can you finish this guy? Fighters getting 2 actions is kind of insane, I feel like. Let's see. You're at 7. You're at 10. Let's give it the old Eldritch Blast. See what we do. That Eldritch Blast is supposed to be able to do, I think, 2 to 20. But we're not exactly rocking it. Okay, no need for another riposte here. This should be an easy kill. I don't know what I expected. Yeah, these things can't hit us with our current armor class. Everybody's at 1 hit point. There we go.
Sometimes the only way out is
We don't Now, Vicious Mockery is a cantrip, right? Yeah? Okay, so 1 hit point, 1 hit point. Always fun to kill someone with this. With a Wicked. Ooh. That did 8. That did, I think, more than our... I honestly think that did more damage than our Eldritch Blast did. But that was a max roll, so...
Still breathing, despite everything.
Emotional damage kill, indeed. Alright, so the Harpies don't have a lot going on. We did get 2 rib cages, though. The Dream.
Breathe deep and move.
These Harpies weren't exactly rolling in dough, apparently. Let's see, so we got something over that way, but we'll continue down this path first. Looks like this is the way that we loop around to get to the rest. Okay. The lead Harpy, she was rich, you can tell, because she had 4 gold on her. You wonder if Harpies are edible. I mean, there's only one way to find out. Okay, so let's see. So this looks like, if ever I've seen a Talk to Dead, this looks like a Talk to Dead moment. So let's see. Get you going. Oh, we apparently haven't cast Talk to Dead today. So let's see what's up with this kid.
The corpse does not respond.
The corpse does not respond? This... Wow. I was like, this looks like a clear and present. It's just... Mirkin has 15 gold on him and nothing else. Oh, there's a pile of bones up there. I'm going to take...
I crave blood.
Lae'zel's jumping is just so insane. I should be using that more often. The Githyanki jump bonus. Wait, wasn't there something up here like a pile of bones? All right, here we go. Nice. Get ourselves a bone.
Quickly then.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Another wooden chest around this side, and it looks like we can keep going. I think this must be how we get to that nest that we saw. Oh, why did we just gain 80 experience here? Is that because this is a secret? I guess probably. Why is there no murgrass over here? Huh? That's what I want to know. Yes, yeah, that is correct, Treasure. The max level is 12, and there's been a lot of discussion about it. But I think what it boils down to is that the top level spells that you get in Dungeons and Dragons are completely like game changing, right? So like, you know, like you're talking about like wish and things like that completely distort and change reality. So
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
All right, so we have a nest, and in the nest we have Ring of Color Spray. Okay, this is interesting because we could put this on our rogue and not need to use a spell slot for that. So we'll send all that stuff back, and then there appear to be 2 journals. So there is I'm sorry, which we'll read. Dear Miriam, I am sorry it has been so long since I've written. A lot has happened, ... I love you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy even if it's not with me, Edmund. Oh, poor Edmund. And then there was one other thing in here, right? Yeah, an inscrutable manual. Yeah, exactly. Like you need a human who's kind of sitting there being creative to come up with that. Like, because how else do you handle, you know, like wish as an example or something like that? It's really challenging. All right, so we jump down to here. I don't think there's anywhere else we can go from here. The shipwreck looks... Yeah, exactly. I think the thing that people are more disappointed with, though, Illustrious, is the level cap of 12 really limits some of the interesting multi-classing that you can do in Dungeons and Dragons, because you need to be able to dip in like 5 levels here and and things like that to really be able to make these things work. And by level 12, it's you're just not you're not necessarily in a position to have a lot of opportunity to do some of the more intense multi-classing, because at level 12 you're just starting to get to those spells. Now, can we go? It looks like we can't go over here. I don't see anything walkable. Yeah, and I think that if they tried, it would feel bad, right? Like I don't think people would enjoy having like a version of Wish, for instance, but like you have Wish, but you can only do one of 3 things. I hate it when there's a heartbeat that does not appear to be. Oh God, what has happened to my camera? There we go. I want to see a little bit more up the road. Yeah, there's definitely a component of that. Oh, okay. So we got some parkour. Yeah, this game has to be a little more on rails, and we shouldn't be too upset about that, I don't think. But yeah, it would be nice if there was some capacity for survival failed, survival succeeded. Okay. So this may have just been for this. We do still have a handy shovel. Izip is a master digger. A short bow and 38 gold. Don't think that's what we were looking for. Now, anytime I see a waterfall. Oh, okay. Yeah, we know. This is the back of the Druid Grove. Okay. Very cool. Now, can we get down? I don't think we can get down there. But actually, this column, we know we can jump onto this. Well, we can't. Maybe we can't quite reach, but we. There's a car alarm going off. All right, doesn't look like we can jump over to that. I mean, I guess we could if we used our psionics jump, but I guess we already used that in the harpy fight. So that's, I guess we'll have to write that one off. It does feel like there's something. So let's see. So we did this. Who's the straggler? Who did we leave behind? Asterion? Oh, can we go up here? No. The camera's kind of locked in place. So I don't think we can go up any higher. I mean, I think a lot of that stuff will happen. Like, as an example, right? One of the things that I think is rather interesting is that ever increasingly now, Dungeons and Dragons campaigns are being transcribed, which means that they can. That's an interesting rock formation, which means that they can be analyzed by AI in ways that historically they could not, right? So, like, for instance, all of the transcripts of Critical Role are out there. So over time, I think there's going to be enough of a corpus of like learning data for AI to be able to come up with some pretty novel feeling things, right? You know, like what happens once there's 100,000 D&D campaigns that have used these high level spells, and the AI can look and see and analyze some of the ways that people utilized spells that are difficult to conceptualize. Like at some point, I think that will be a possibility. Now, okay, so we've done this. We still have confront the paladins to do. Is there more over here? We kind of dipped into this. This looks like this is probably a dead end. I don't think there's anything over there. I think we got this hidden cache. We couldn't find this hidden cache. We do have the wet.